One more game that we have highlighted here that we want to talk to before we end the show for this week was the Aaron Rodgers led Packers that jumped out to an early lead on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It looked like it was going to be over before it started, and then all of a sudden the Buccaneers defense swallowed Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones whole, let them spit them out as just a couple of bones, and then the Buccaneers led and even had their backups come in the fourth quarter. Do you believe that this was just a fluke, or are the Packers truly not what we thought they were as an undefeated team coming into this week?
I think this game in particular goes more to how good Todd Bowles is at dissecting an offense and getting his team ready, his defense ready to play. I think that this team, the Packers offense in particular, will get stronger. This was Devontae Adams' first game back in a long while. Alan Lazard is out, and then you're relying on Marquez Valdez-Scantling as your number two. This team and this pass rush was just too much for Aaron Rodgers and this offensive line to handle, and so they struggled. And it's something that they can come back from. Aaron Rodgers is playing, I think, better than he has in his entire career this season with the weapons he has. Aaron Jones didn't have a great game. It was just a great game by Todd Bowles in this defense that Tampa Bay has. So I think it's more of a fluke. I believe in the Packers to get back to their winning ways and be as dominant as they were in the first 4 weeks and continue that throughout the rest of the season.
I don't. I think that they are somewhere in between. This is obviously, probably the bottom point of their season as far as output is concerned. But I don't believe they're going to be as riding as high as they were being an undefeated team coming into this game. They got their first real test this week against a true Super Bowl contender, and they got eaten and spit out. Like I said, I mean, there's just no two ways around it. They managed 10 points all day, and it was bad. It just looked terrible. Aaron Rodgers couldn't get a damn thing going. Devontae Adams was back, so he didn't even have that excuse to roll up on. I just, for me personally, I don't believe, the hype around the Packers, because for time and time again, I have seen them obliterate, mediocre teams, and, everybody praises Aaron Rodgers and the Packers for being, this insane juggernaut of a team. And then all of a sudden they face some staunch competition and they crumble like, packing paper or packing peanuts. I mean, it's just like that. And for me, I can't get past the fact that Aaron Rodgers has won one Super Bowl, and it wasn't even in the last decade. So I don't know if he is, everybody wants to talk about him as an MVP contender. I don't see it. This game specifically shows me that the exact reason why Patrick Mahomes and even Russell Wilson are far and away above Aaron Rodgers at this point in time.
I'm not going to get into MVP conversations just yet, but this Packers team, they're going to get better. Tampa Bay is a team on the rise. This is a team that's figuring it out. In the first couple weeks, the defense was slow. As all defenses have been this season without a preseason, it's taken them some time, and now we're seeing. I mean, this is the number 3 ranked defense in the league, Tampa Bay.
But the Packers also gave up over 100 yards to Ronald Jones on the ground, on top of Tom Brady dissecting them through the air.
This Packers defense has always struggled with the run game. That's always been a problem with them, and they have talent on the defense. I think what happened was when Jamel Dean had that first interception that took back for a touchdown and brought the game within 3. I think then the entire Packers team just started to crumble. They felt the momentum shift completely, and Tampa Bay never gave it back. I mean, Tampa Bay is a great team. They had all their weapons besides Leonard Fournette, which is still an all-star team. That you can't think of Tampa Bay as just an average team. They have too many weapons to be considered anything less than elite. And I think we're finally getting a taste of what Tampa Bay can do.
Yeah, again, this game told me more about the Packers than it told me about Tampa Bay. I knew Tampa Bay was good. I don't think the Packers were as good as they were, going into this game. And for me, it was just something that confirmed my suspicion that they were imposters. So as far as I'm concerned, they're still title contenders. They're still going to be in it in the playoffs, but and I believe they'll win their division handily. But they do have some tough competition with the Bears, and they have some tough competition in the NFC as a whole. So it'll be interesting to see how the Packers rebound from this, how they answer, and can Marquez Valdez-Scantling actually do something, or is he just another bust as a wide receiver? And it goes back to their front office as well, spending a first-round draft pick on the future quarterback of the franchise rather than getting Aaron Rodgers any help whatsoever. So
Could have gotten
it's
that man Chase Claypool.
yeah, I mean, for real. It just remains to be seen that the Packers are as good as everybody thought they were.